Okay. Who invented the IQ test? Where did the IQ test come from? You know? How could you tell if someone is a genius? What does a genius what is a genius, you know? Cuz IQ test was invented by a white person, you know. So it's based on what is based on them on uh on their questions and what they feel is right that you are that smart, you know? It's like for me, I'm not smart, you know? I'm just a dumbass truck driver that fucking drives trucks, you know? It's like I guess in this body, as this person, this reality that I am, I would be considered as a high IQ person, you know? I bet you some of my other bodies that I've been, I bet you the IQs were way higher, you know, from my other lives. But I have to question the IQ bullshit thing, you know, because we all had many lives on this planet. We all had many lives, and you everything is based on greed, you know, and materialism. So what does IQ have to do with greed and materialism, you know? So yeah, so what? Anybody could build something, make something, invent something. It doesn't take a genius to do that, you know? Yeah, it's great that you can invent something, you know, I mean, some of these inventions already been invented, you know? I was watching this video of a white guy who says white people are the most has the highest IQ compared to black people, which I think that's wrong to say. Because if you look at the ancients, you know, you look at the pyramids, you look at the things that people never see, that never look. I mean, the white people have erased a lot of culture. So what makes them think they invented the wheel first? You know, wheel's already been invented long before white people ever came. You know, on a planet that's trillion years old. You know, it's like, what makes you think the white people invented the wheel? You know, it's like white people have stolen a lot of shit from other cultures. I mean, they stolen a lot of shit, and they call themselves smart. You know, I'm just being blunt, straight out, because you know, and white people have the galls to call like black people not very intelligent. That's gotta be bullshit to say. You know, that's really has a you know, when a rich snobby person, you know, who's always have privileged will call anybody, you know, especially in America, you know, will look down at a race that doesn't have, you know, that believes that they are the highest IQ, they're the most smartest. But if you look at our environment today, you look at everything that we live is based on greed. You know, we have poisoned water. You know, our food is genetically modified. You know, and our way of life is really is pure bullshit, to be honest. You know, and you ask this question, it's like, look at the way our life is. You know, if you think in this world is so negative because of white privilege, you know, because of white privilege, this world is so negative and it's so unfair for people. And education is based on how much you can afford. You know, education is based on how much you can afford because there's no equality in education at all. Period. Because in favor of one race. You know, if you go back then, it was always favored of the one race, the white race. You know, that's why I say change the education system. You know, change it. It doesn't. The education doesn't. The education system need to be changed because it favors only one race. You know, the ones who are privileged. You know, you forget people. You don't look at the poor people because you never know. He might have the most intelligent poor person right there in front of you, and you guys wouldn't even know it. You know, and he would be a black person. And you people are just so one-sided on everything in life, you know? It's like, it's funny about me, it's like I had 3.7 something, 76 million lives, you know, all different colors, I think, you know. Smart, dumb, doesn't matter who I am, you know, smart, dumb, it doesn't matter, you know, who you are and what you are inside. You're still, once you know who you really are, then you'll think, you know, I think you're the most intelligent person you ever be once you know who you really are. Once I see all my past lives, then you talk about being intelligent, you know. Then you start seeing the true history. You get to see the real, you know, you get to know the real history of this planet and how it really was, you know, instead of all these fucking lies in these history books that they indoctrinate us into, you know. They want us to believe into, you know. So, you know, whitewashing. You know, I can't stand whitewashing. You know, I can't stand of people. I can't stand when a race wants in favor its own self. You know. You know. Sometimes I think, you know, to me, I think that needs to be changed. You know, we need to change everything about our society, not favor of one race right now. Right now, the white race is more in favor to be the most intelligent, you know, supposedly intelligent, but it's not really. It's really dumb as fuck if you think about it, because they have no conscience in when it comes to debt, or they have no conscience when they give you the loan. They have no conscience when you're paying, you know. And it somehow trickles down. Like, another thing about trickling down is like it's passed on to each generation of these people that has no conscience at all, or it doesn't care about life. It doesn't care about nothing at all. I'm just sick of people who believe in IQs. You know, I think IQs are the most stupid things on this planet. You know, because you could be missing out somebody on this planet that could be super smart. Only problem about that, the person could be super poor, and these people wouldn't even know it, you know. And he wouldn't be a white race; he would be somebody else. He could be Asian, you know. I always thought the Asians were the smartest over the whites. To be honest, the white people are just like this the blue race that told me the white races are not the smartest people. Really, they're the dumbest. You know, black people are smarter than the white people, and then it comes to then comes Asian, and then comes the natives, then comes the green people. The green people are smarter than the white people. You know, white people are not the smartest. They're the most easiest to control. That's what they are. They feel like they're smart, but they're not really that smart. You know, they're easiest to control. That's all I can say. You know, compared to all the races, White people are the easiest to control. That's all that's all I could say. It's real simple as that.